What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Penny Skinas. Listen up, in April, my band, Everything Yes, we're going on tour. We're hitting up Burlington, Vermont, Syracuse, New York, Amherst, Massachusetts, and Portsmouth, New Hampshire. And then just a couple weeks later, we got a bunch of shows in the UK. We're hitting up the Netherlands, Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania, and then we're closing out in Sweden. We're still adding on a few shows, so be on the lookout. But for now, these tickets are on sale right now, and they're running out. You better get them. You can get tickets right now in the description, or go to everythingyeshome.com. Yeah. I guess the only question is, what up, y'all? I just moved. I don't have a drum set right now. My movers still have my drum set. Hoping they didn't steal it. I don't have anything, actually. I have this. Wow.
It's backwards.
Anyways, since I'm really desperate to play drums in practice, actually, Miles update. Miles, come here. As you can see, he's not a puppy anymore. He's very annoying, though. He's at the phase where... I'm just kidding, that's my dog. Anyways, I don't have a drum set. I'm desperate to practice. I'm desperate to play. Let's get into natural lighting. I'm really desperate to practice and play. I got a bunch of stuff coming up this year and I need to get my hands on some sticks. So what we're gonna do today, I'm gonna go on the Facebook Marketplace and find a $50 drum set and see if we can make it sound good. My goal is to prove to y'all, all the dudes messaging me in my DMs like, Zach, send me some free drums. I can't afford a whole drum set. Listen, I can't afford a drum set either. Why do you think I'm endorsed? But yeah, I'm gonna prove to y'all, you don't need wild, expensive gear to make drums sound good. At least I'm gonna try to prove to you guys. You never know what you're gonna find on the Facebook Marketplace. It also depends on the area, but we're gonna try to make it all right. All right, here we go. Let's go on to the laptop and look for some drum sets. Wall jump. Okay, so what we're gonna do is go to Facebook Marketplace. Look, I already see some drum stuff here. What the? Yo, what is this body pillow?
Can I see?
What? We're gonna look for drum set. Pray that there's one for $50 or under. There's no way this is $600. Bro, $600 for that?
Oh, wow.
Hell no, I'd rather... Wait, he responded! I'm looking at some drum sets here. $10.
That looks like shark.
Here's a $60 drum set. It might be worth it. I know it's going over the $50 budget, but just in case the other one is okay, I see some cymbals for $1. They do look kind of dookie though, I'm not gonna lie. I see an $80 drum set. Okay, $75. All right, and let's just wait until someone gets back to us. See you on the next clip, boys. No one messaged me back on the Marketplace. So I had to venture out, maybe not locally. And I did find this one guy that lives about an hour and a half that has a drum set he's selling for like 50 bucks. I'm gonna put the picture right on the screen. It doesn't look very promising, but I think we could probably make it sound good with some head upgrading, maybe some dampening. We'll see what happens. Let's go. Just picked up the drums. Come on now, look at that beautiful green color. All right, we got the set. Couple things. The drum heads, they feel like plastic, not actual drum heads. Kind of like a lower quality, smooth white. The kick pedal ain't really happening. I mean, I think the thing I like the most about this drum set are actually the hi-hats. We could probably make this work. Do you like it, Mingus?
Oh my God, bro.
I guess the only question is, will it groove? Now the challenge is making enough modifications where we can make the drum set sound really good. And I'm not talking like expensive modifications. First thing I want to focus on is the kick drum, because we all know the kick drum is like the boss of the drum set. I don't have my mic set up just yet, but I'm gonna let you hear it through the camera audio what this kick drum sounds like. Now the second thing we want to focus on is the snare drum. For this one, I might actually change the drum head. The toms, we can actually work with a little bit of tuning. You know what that sounds like? And as for the cymbal, Let's get to work. Sorry for the change of clothes. I had to go hit a workout. But now it's time to get serious. As you can see, I set up a microphone. One of these microphones is about 620 bucks. That would be about 12 of these drum sets. Guys, I've never seen a snare drum stand quite like this. The snare drum, however, I'm gonna just go ahead and change the head. I was able to fit one of my old Dixon Toms in my car on the way here. And I'm gonna take this head and just put it on here real quick. Oh my goodness. I can't raise the snare drum stand, boys. Let's get rid of that too. Now, I try to explain to people that drumming, it's obviously a very expensive hobby or profession, however you go about it. But listen, the drums portion of playing the drums is the cheapest part. You can get a solid shell pack for like $300 to $400, but you gotta have good heads on it. And we all know that the price of heads can add up, especially drum heads. Then you gotta get a bass drum pedal. I mean, how are you gonna play drums with no bass drum pedal? This one in particular costs like $400, I think. Snare drum stand, which is what we just added on. These, on average, I think they cost around 50 bucks. And I don't see how I'm gonna play the snare drum and the hi-hat, right? What do I need? I need a new hi-hat stand. And those are even more expensive than the snare stands. So guys, if you really invest into this craft, into this passion, this musical instrument, the drums, I'm gonna start saying I don't play the drums, I play the hardware and cymbals. Oh, that's another one. Don't get me started about cymbals. All right, but yeah, anyways, small rant over. Let's change this drum head. Okay, check out the inside. So typically I see these on like side percussion snares. Oh, the wire is a little broken. As for the wood of the drum, what are you guys thinking here? Comment your best guess on the wood. I know when I smell it, it smells like just like a dash of, I'm just kidding, I don't know no damn wood smells like. All right, let's put this other head on. This snare drum, I cranked it up about as high as I could, and this is what I got. So it already sounds much better than before, at least in my opinion. There's only a couple more things we need to do before we can record like a little drum demo on this thing. What do we gotta do, boys? We're gonna stuff that kick drum with some type of, maybe like a towel or something. All right, guys, I found some towels and I'm just gonna stuff it in the porthole just like this. I'm gonna do another one. You shouldn't put things in your kick drum through the porthole because it could damage the head, obviously. Let's hear what it sounds like now. All right, so just with the snare drum and the kick drum alone, already a drastic change. All right, and this, bro, they are obviously trolling with this stand. I refuse to believe that Mendini actually made this hi-hat stand and was like, yo guys, let's sell it. Like, I get that this is a drum set for kids, but not even children should be playing this thing. It's a safety hazard. Look at that, look at that. All right, let's change out the hi-hat stand. There she is. Honestly, guys, I was hating on the hi-hat stand, but the hi-hats are not bad. Moving around the drum set is the only issue because it's so short and I cannot adjust anything. I mean, I got everything as high as it can possibly be. But in terms of overall sound, it's not the worst thing in the world. Now we're gonna try to make music out of it. And by the way, guys, I literally just opened up my mailbox and we got the new merch at groovelogic.club. Now I'm gonna try to play a snippet of a new song I got working on with my band. All right, so closing thoughts. Honestly, I would probably still just stack up on some bread until you have like $400 to $500 and just try to get you some nice shells. But for those of you on the struggle, trust me, ain't no shame in being in the struggle, baby. This is just a small little percent of what you can do to attempt to make your shitty sounding drums sound a little bit better.